Hey, it's TheMiracle. Just got back from Vegas about 2 days ago. Enjoyed my trip. I'm going to get into it in a little bit. First, I want to give a shout out to Dr. Check Raise Forum. The best information about poker you'll ever get. Tune in to Dr. Check Raise Forum. Also, want to give a shout out to Face Up Gaming. Still the best $25 a month you'll spend on poker. With continuous games, $150,000 of prizes and money each month. A little bit of a screw up on Face Up Gaming's part on Sunday for the $2,000 event and the blogger event. People were getting kicked out, myself too. I had to be disconnected about 10 or 12 times. But as the top-notch organization Face Up Gaming is, right away they sent an email out and said they'll make good to everybody for messing it up on Sunday for us. Want to get right into my Vegas trip. Played poker at Bill's Gambling House. I don't know if anybody's ever been to Bill's. First of all, Bill's has the best steak and eggs in Vegas. Maybe it's because you're in there at 2:30 in the morning and you had a couple beers, but it's the best steak and eggs you'll ever had. Ate there twice on my Vegas trip. They also have a poker room in the back, Bill's. It's the cheapest poker room you ever play at. 50 cents a dollar cash tables. I said it, 50 cents a dollar. You're not going to find that anywhere. They also have 5 $30 tournaments daily. A lot of fun playing there, especially if you're a beginner to play at Bill's. It's just a fantastic place to play. They make you feel at home. The dealers are great. The pit boss is great. Everything about Bill's is good. I did play at the Mirage. That was also another great poker room. I played in a $65 tournament there. Finished 4th out of 27 people. I'm sorry, 6th out of 27 people. Top 4 got paid, so I missed the money by 2. A lot of fun playing there. Also played cash at the Flamingo. Was up and down at the Flamingo. I ended up losing $200 on the whole trip playing poker. So the Miracle is definitely not up this trip. Lost a big hand at the Flamingo with pocket kings. I had about $170 in front of me. I flop a king. So I have trip kings. I think there was a jack on the board with my king. And I bet out. 2 guys call me. The next card was, I believe, an ace. One guy goes all in, the other guy goes all in, and I have trip kings. And I'm thinking, how do I fold this hand? And the donkey that I am, I didn't fold the hand. I called with my trip kings and lost about a $600 pot. Lost about $170 of my money. Guy hit a straight, the other guy had 2 pair. You know, and I knew the guy had a straight, but I still called him. So that was my big loss there. But I still came back a little bit, and I think I was down $200 poker-wise when I left Vegas. So that wasn't too bad. Didn't come out ahead like I did last year, but I had a lot of fun. Given some tips in Vegas, places you want to go. The Flamingo is a great place to stay. That's where we stayed. It's right on the Strip. It's in the middle of everything. Nice room. Nothing bad I could say about the Flamingo, and probably the best pool in Vegas. The pool is fantastic. We enjoyed the pool. It was a great time. Another thing I went to in Vegas was the Stratosphere. I went on all 3 of the rides at the Stratosphere. They're not just scary. They will send fear up your spine. They're the scariest, frightening rides I've ever been on in my life. If you've never seen the Stratosphere rides, YouTube them and take a look at them. They were frightening, but it was a great time. And yes, I'm saying this because my girlfriend's sitting right here. The Miracle went on the gondola at the Venetian. $32 to take a ride in a boat for 10 minutes while they sang to me and my girlfriend. Guys, I'm sorry, but I had to do it. She let me play poker, so I had to go on the gondola ride at the Venetian. And actually, it wasn't too bad. It made her happy. It was 10 minutes, and it made her happy. She went on the rides with me at the Stratosphere. But overall, we had an awesome time. I did get over to the World Series of Poker. How I wish I was playing again this year like I did last year, but I wasn't. Still went over there. I believe it or not, I saw a lot of hats with Face Up Gaming out there. I saw our pro, Tom Makovic, or Covey. I know Liv's laughing because I got that wrong. But I saw him there. I saw him with his hat. In fact, he emailed me last night about meet me on the cruise. I saw the grinder in the $50,000 horse event, Players Championship event. I watched the final table. Me and Liv got seats at the TV final table there. It was awesome. The first time we saw, guy went all in, another guy called him, and the grinder called him with pocket aces and won a huge hand. It was so exciting to see that final table. That someday, just like myself and everybody else out there, that's your goal, to be at a TV final table someday. It honestly, it put chills up my spine. And it was right after I lost that big hand at the Flamingo where we all say, I'm quitting poker, I'm never playing again. You know, guy got so lucky on me on the river and all that stuff. But after watching that final table again, it made me realize why I play poker. Because someday I want to be at that final table like the grinder did and win a bracelet. It was awesome to see. I was so glad that I seen it. Another thing that happened in Vegas, I know a guy that played in that, and this is why, you know, I talk about the donkey of the week every week, but now I have the donkey of 2012. I'm not even going to talk about the week because I didn't play much on Face Up Gaming, but the donkey of 2012. I'm not going to say his real name because I don't want anybody mad at me, so I'm going to call him Jack Mule. Jack Mule played in the 1500 event at the World Series of Poker, and I believe was knocked out in 3 hours. And if you're thinking of blinds at the World Series of Poker, it's 25-25, believe it or not, for an hour. Then I believe it goes 25-50 for an hour. Then it goes 50-100 for an hour. And in the 1500 event, you start at 4,500 chips. So these blinds are 1 hour long. Donkey of 2012 put all his World Series of Poker on a coin flip. With a guy with a flush draw, and he had trip kings. It was totally on a coin flip, and he ended up getting knocked out of the tournament. Now he took a chance. He's not a donkey for that. He took a chance. I would not have risked all my chips that early in the tournament because there'd be a lot of other times to get your chips in better. That wasn't what made him the donkey of 2012. What made him the donkey of 2012 is how he bragged to me, Jack Mule, that he outplayed the pros in them 3 hours. He outplayed the pros, but was out of the World Series of Poker in 3 hours, which is like a 3-day event, the 1500 event. And he continued to brag how he outplayed these pros, and then he decided to get all his money in on a coin flop and lose. So yes, he is donkey 2012. The other thing I heard him saying was he asked some guy, he says, maybe you'll make it to the World Series of Poker, just play better. So, donkey of 2012 is Jack Mule, who lasted 3 hours in the 1500 event and got all his chips in when the blinds were only 50 and 100 on a coin toss. Jack, I'm sure you'll get back. Green Donkey of the Year, 2012, Jack Mule. Gonna make this short this week. I'm going to get playing up on Face Up Gaming. I have not played any league games this year. I think I played 10. I think I have, 11. I have 29 tokens left to play in the league games. So don't count the miracle out. I have 29 left to get this month. I'm going to start playing them tomorrow, getting all them tokens and play some on July 4th. And the miracle is going to try to make that 10%. I'm going to make my run this last month. Just haven't had time to play the league games. Again, I'd like to thank Dr. Check Raise Forum and Face Up Gaming. I'll see you all next Sunday when my video's on time. I'm sorry it was late, didn't get it out till Monday, computer problems. And I'll see everybody next Sunday. Video should be out by 9 o'clock next Sunday. Thank you.